Good morning. I'd like to call to order the Board of Public Works and Safety meeting for June 26, 2024. I'd like to start the meeting off with the Pledge of Allegiance. Would you please stand with me? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. I'd like to confirm quorum by roll call of members.
Member Allen?
Present.
Secretary Morgan. I'm sorry.
Present.
Secretary Morgan. And President Suggs.
Present.
All right, Mr. President, we have 3 present, 2 absent.
With a attendance of 3 present, we have quorum. This is an official meeting. I'd like to move on to item number 3, the approval of the minutes for our June 12th meeting. I'll entertain a motion, June 12th, and we'll go and do June 18th after that.
Okay, so move for the June 12th minutes.
Is there a second for June 12th?
Second.
Been moved and seconded. Any discussion on the motion? Hearing no discussion, can we have a roll call for approval, please?
Member Green? I'm sorry, it's Member Allen.
Yes.
Secretary Morgan.
Yes.
President Suggs.
Yes.
Mr. President, we have 3 in favor, 0 opposed.
With 3 in favor and 0 opposed, the minutes for June 12th have been approved. I'll entertain a motion for the approval of June 18th minutes.
So move.
Is there a second?
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve the meeting minutes for June 18th. Any discussion on that motion? Hearing no discussion, can we have a roll call for approval, please?
Member Allen?
Yes.
Secretary Morgan.
Yes.
President Suggs.
Yes.
Mr. President, we have 3 in favor, 0 opposed.
With a vote of 3 in favor and 0 against, the minutes for June 18th have been approved. I'd like to move
Mr.
on.
President?
Yes, sir.
If I may, I'd like to make a motion to amend the agenda to include 3 items. One being the change order with Permastar, the second being the interlocal agreement, and then the third being a concurrence form with NDOT.
There's a motion on the floor to amend the agenda to include a change order, interlocal agreement, and a
Concurrence form.
concurrence form. Is there a second?
Second.
It's been moved and second. Can we have discussion on the matter? Hearing no discussion, have we roll call on the agenda changing?
Member Allen?
Yes.
Secretary Morgan.
Yes.
And President Suggs.
Yes.
Mr. President, the vote is 3 in favor, 0 opposed.
With a vote of 3 in favor of the agenda changing and 0 against, the agenda has been changed. So let's move on now to item number 4, claims.
All right, Mr. President and members of the board, the first claim listing that we have is for approval of claims to be paid on June 28, 2024. In the general fund, we have $112,396.87. In the special revenue fund, we have $187,824.41. And then EMS, $11,222.83. Public safety, $43,795.44. Foreclosure grant, $4,197.49. ARP AM plan, $775. Redevelopment auxiliary, $146,641.15. Marquette Park, $9,360. And fire pension, $2,650 for a total of $218,641.91. Total claims to be paid are $518,863.19.
I move that we accept the claims.
There's a motion to accept the claims to be paid on June 28, 2024. Is there a second?
Second.
Been moved and seconded. Any discussion on the motion? Hearing no discussion, can we have roll call for approval?
Member Allen,
Yes.
Secretary Morgan,
Yes.
President Suggs.
Yes.
Mr. President, we have 3 in favor, 0 opposed.
With a vote of 3 in favor and 0 against, the claims for June 28, 2024 have been approved for payment.
All right, next, Mr. President, members of the board, we have ratification of claims to be paid the week of June 20th, 2024. The general fund dollar amount is $19,235.24, and court fund is $258.31. Total claims to be paid is $19,493.55.
I move that we ratify the June 20th claims.
There's a motion for ratification of claims for June 20th, 2024. Is there a second?
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to ratification of claims for June 20th, 2024. Any discussion on that motion? Hearing no discussion, may we have roll call for approval?
Member Allen,
Yes.
Member Green, Secretary Morgan,
Yes.
and President Suggs.
Yes.
Mr. President, we have 3 in favor, 0 opposed.
With a vote of 3 in favor and 0 against, the ratification of claims for June 20th, 2024 has been approved for payment.
All right. Next, Mr. President, we have ratification of payroll for June 14th, 2024. Total payroll is $2,140,113.79, and withholdings of $106,000, $106,195.53. Total amount to be paid is $2,246,309.32.
I move that we ratify the June 14th payroll.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that ratification of payroll for payment for June 14th. Any discussion on that motion? Hearing no discussion, may we have roll call for approval, please, sir?
Member Allen,
Yes.
Secretary Morgan,
Yes.
President Suggs.
Yes.
Mr. President, we have 3 in favor, 0 opposed.
With a vote of 3 in favor and 0 against, the ratification for payroll payment for June 14, 2024 has been approved.
And the last one, Mr. President, members of the board, is approval of pension deduction to be paid on June 26, 2024. Fire pension fund is $2,440. Police pension is $2,555 for a total pension payroll of $4,995.
I move that we approve the pension payroll for June 26th.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that we approve pension payroll for fire and police for June 26, 2024. Any discussion on that motion?
Just that I should have said pension deductions, but I don't think it makes a difference. I'm not amending the motion.
Just
But
clarification.
just clarification, yeah.
May I have roll call for approval?
Member Allen,
Yes.
Secretary Morgan,
Yes.
President Suggs.
Yes.
Mr. President, we have 3 in favor, 0 opposed.
With a vote of 3 in favor and 0 against, the deduction of pension for fire and police have been approved for June 26, 2024.
That concludes the claims.
Thank you. I'd like to move on to item number 5, correspondence and agreements.
Mr. President, we have correspondence from the Public Works Department. We have residential disabled parking signage, new. It's the recommendation of the Public Works Department for review and approval. The following addresses, the residents have presented an application for new residential disabled parking signs. All submitted documentation has been verified, and the required fees will be paid upon approval. The addresses are 4737 Madison Street, 1160 Pennsylvania Street, and 745 Louisiana Street.
There's a motion on the floor to approve new parking signs for 4737 Madison, 1160 Pennsylvania, 745 Louisiana. Is there a second?
Second.
Been moved and seconded. Any discussion on this motion? Hearing no discussion, roll call.
Member Allen,
Yes.
Secretary Morgan,
Yes.
President Suggs.
Yes.
Mr. President, we have 3 in favor, 0 opposed.
With a vote of 3 in favor and 0 against, the new handicap parking signs for Madison, Pennsylvania, and Louisiana streets have been approved.
Mr. President, we have correspondence from the engineering department, bid opening for securing of dump sites. We did not receive any bids. We had a formal request for proposals to pay for securing 2 locations, one being at 1000 North Clark Road and the other one 890 Chase Street. At this time, I would like to make a motion to close the bidding period.
There's a motion on the floor to close the bidding period for the dump sites. Is there a second?
Yes, I second it.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion on the motion?
Just to add that we'll be in communication with legal item and controller's office to explore options for seeking quotes in order to get this job done.
Thank you. Any further discussion? Roll call for approval, please.
Member Allen,
Yes.
Secretary Morgan,
Yes.
President Suggs.
Yes.
Mr. President, we have 3 in favor, 0 opposed.
With a vote of 3 in favor and 0 against, the motion carries.
Next, we have communications from the Gary Police Department regarding requests to advertise the auction of approximately 120 abandoned vehicles. They'll be auctioned off by the City of Gary Police Department on Saturday, July 20th, 2024, beginning at 9 a.m. These are cars the city does not have ownership over, but they were abandoned at three tow yards, which are Republic Frame and Axle, S&S Towing, and Benny's Towing. So again, the request is that we approve the auction. So I move that we do approve this auction for July 20th at 9 a.m.
So motion on the floor to approve the auction of vehicles that were picked up from towing. Is there a second?
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion on the motion? Hearing no discussion. Yes,
I'm sorry.
please.
No, go ahead. No, I don't have any actual discussion.
Hearing no discussion, may we have roll call for approval?
Member Allen,
Yes.
Secretary Morgan,
Yes.
President Suggs.
Yes.
Mr. President, we have 3 in favor, 0 opposed.
With a vote of 3 in favor and 0 against, motion carries.
Mr. President, we have correspondence from this is also under the amended items that we approved to add
Yes.
to the agenda. We have the change order number 1 from Public Works Department for Permastar to do additional work as they fix our City Hall air conditioning. The contractor would like to subcontract asbestos removal for some of the pipes and valves that need to be replaced. The project cannot move forward without the proper disposal of the asbestos. The original contract price is $95,650. The cost for the additional work is $4,250, which is well under the 20% change order threshold. With that being said, I would like to make a motion to approve the recommended change order for Permastar for the additional work.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that we accept a change order in the amount of $4,250 for the Primastar company to do air conditioning repair at City Hall. Any discussion on the motion?
Yes, just that we understand and recognize that large sections of City Hall are very uncomfortable with the heat, in particular the council chambers. It feels like about 80 degrees in here right now. And just want everybody to understand that we're trying to get this work done as quickly as we can get it done right, and that it is important to the administration that we get it done correctly. So that's all.
Thank you. Any other discussion? Hearing no further discussion, may we have roll call for approval?
Member Allen,
Yes.
Secretary Morgan,
Yes.
President Suggs.
Yes.
Mr. President, we have 3 in favor, 0 opposed.
With a vote of 3 in favor and 0 against, the motion carries for the change order for the Primastar air condition repair.
Mr. President, under amended items, we have correspondence from Special Events Committee. This is in regards to the concurrence form from NDOT. Special Events Committee is seeking approval on a concurrence form required by NDOT for closure of Broadway for the city's annual 4th of July parade. The parade is being held Wednesday, July 3rd, and the route will be from 20th Avenue on Broadway north to Buffington Park. The Gary Police Department will be providing traffic control. I would like to make a motion to accept the request from the Special Events Committee for the closure of Broadway for our 4th of July parade.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that we accept a request to close Broadway for our July 4th parade on July 3rd. Any discussion on that motion? Hearing no discussion, may we have a roll call for approval?
Member Allen,
Yes.
Secretary Morgan,
Yes.
President Suggs.
Yes.
Mr. President, we have 3 in favor, 0 opposed.
With a vote of 3 in favor and 0 against, the motion to close off for the July 4th parade on July 3rd has been approved.
Mr. President, next we have a joint interlocal cooperation agreement between the City of Gary and Lake County to help our police department with the purchase of equipment that they need for their vehicles to be properly equipped and for them to be properly armed and prepared for, for the job they have to do around the city. This agreement would allow and accept a donation of $262,006 to help fund the equipment that's needed by the Gary Police Department. The contribution of from the county is solely for the costs that Gary will incur for this equipment for the police department. So it's basically a great thing for Gary that the county has seen the need and is helping us out with these funds. So.
There's a motion on the floor to accept funds of $262,006 for Gary Police equipment from Lake County Police. Is there a second?
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion on this issue? Hearing no discussion, may have roll call for approval.
Member Green, Member Allen,
Yes.
Secretary Morgan,
Yes.
President Suggs.
Yes.
Mr. President, we have 3 in favor, 0 opposed.
With a vote of 3 in favor and 0 against, the motion to pass to allow for the $262,006 equipment donation from Lake County. I'd like to move on to item number 6 on our agenda, unfinished business. Is there any unfinished business to go in front of the board? Item number 7, new business. Is there any new business to go beyond the board, in front of the board? Miss Castleberry, do you have anyone waiting in line to make a comment?
No, sir, there are no comments.
Thank you. We have one individual here to make a comment. Name, please, sir.
Yes, we have Shamika Turner.
Ms. Turner, would you come and speak into the mic?
Okay. Now what do I do?
Just share what you wanted to share.
Oh, okay. Well, first of all, I wanted to say thank you because I noticed that, well, y'all repaved the street under the bridge on Grand. And so now people aren't stopping because for some reason their car can't go over bumps. So it's really smooth. I want to say thank you for that. Y'all did the pothole over there by the charter school, and you did you patched up Miami Street. So I want to say thank you for that. And I want to make another request for Birch Avenue. Now, when I'm walking in the neighborhood and getting my exercise in, like part of it has real smooth streets like they just did on the Grand, and then there's my side that's got my kind of streets. So I would like to have their kind of streets. It's just like right, I don't know, when I'm walking, I don't know, it's just real smooth. It's real smooth, it's real paved. But I do appreciate y'all patching up, and I would like to request Birch Avenue.
You have an address?
Well, see, I didn't want to put my address on
100 block?
100 block. 700, 7,000,
7,000 block.
7, yeah.
Okay.
But yes, thank you for taking care of the Miami Street and Underground. That is, it's like a baby's bottom. Thank you.
Great. We appreciate the comments. Is there anyone else here that would like to make a comment before the board? Seeing no more comments, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved. Second.
It's been moved and seconded. The meeting is adjourned. Thank you, Mr. Pardell.